What is up, everyone? This is the room tour that you've been waiting for the 2020 room tour. I know it's late, but it's here. Finally, let's get to it. So you may see things a little bit different here. I have my name up here, and these cables. It's a long story. It's a camera system that I have, which actually I did not turn off, but I will turn off when I get inside. So this is the classic Caution Gaming and Poster in progress. This is something I've had for years. Eventually, I will get rid of it, as it has, markings and stuff like that. So it will go bye-bye eventually. But let's get inside of the room tour, as I have a surprise for everyone. So I'm going to cover up the camera, and then I'm going to show you what... Now, I know you hear audio in the background. So I'm going to start off with this part of the room here. I'm going to close the room door here. So this is the room I am in now. I have changed rooms in the house I am in, and so this room has a little bit more space and allows for more things to fit in the room. So this is the dresser I have now. It is colored in crayon, bear with me, or pencil, yeah, crayon, sorry, due to my son, which I will show you eventually in this video. Now I do have my girlfriend's things all on her own shelf, some jackets and stuff hanging up over there, calendar, and this is her beauty desk, which I'm going to be working on so you can see me. Hello. So, and then you got the Classical C logo. Now, of course, there is picture frames that I've hidden so that you're not seeing family and stuff like that. So, to continue over here, this is my calendar. So she has her own calendar. I have mine, as we have different things that we pay for and we put notes on or whatever. That's what these two separate calendars are for. And so I do have a camera system, which I'm going to turn these off so that no one knows where I live. No, I'm just kidding. But I have a camera system here. My Wi-Fi router is here, as I did have to manage to get the cables all the way from the other room, because of course it's wired in through the back. So now I'm, having to move everything here. I have the whole camera system here. So that's just for my purposes of seeing who's here, who's coming and going. I got my classical clock and the closet that we all know of. Trash cans down here for me for easier access. Now this is something that I wanted to talk about, is the setup in my room. It's the desk. Now, of course, this desk I actually do not like, to be honest. I thought it was actually going to be bigger and better, but it doesn't work. It doesn't really fit the need for my room. Of course, once I do get a different room, I do hope to have a full major gaming setup, maybe like a man cave going on type of thing. I think it's going to be super sick in the future. I have ideas that I want to do. I don't know if my girlfriend will allow me to. As you can see, some of my posters are gone because she wants them off the wall. So I'm going to be working on changing these posters for 2021. So you'll see posters being moved around, changes, etc., etc. Sorry, I just have a little cough. But that's what I got going on now. So I did get a new chair. This is the GTR racing chair. I love this chair, actually. The chair I had before wasn't good. It was really cheap. This one is actually very comfortable, and especially as a big guy like me, I do weigh a lot. I'm not gonna say how much I weigh, but I weigh a lot, so it does meet the specifications of my weight. And it has, the basic pillows that you normally get. I chose these arms because the leather arms on chairs tend to eventually wear out when you use them a lot. So I use these arms a lot, to relax and stuff like that. And a good thing is they can go up and down. They're adjustable. You have the lever over there to lean back. I wouldn't do it though, because it's very scary, especially if you're a heavy guy. Do not lean back, especially laying down, leaning back, because you're taking the weight off of the suppression and putting it on there on the spring load system. You're putting it back there. It makes, it's kind of scary when you kind of fall. But sorry for coughing. So this is well, I'm gonna review the computer, and we'll talk to my son here in a little bit. So this is the computer build that I have now. I have the list up here so that you can see what I'm reading off to you, and these are the exact parts I purchased for and the price, which I will leave the link down below so you can check it out of what I have. So to start off with my headset, had it for years now, amazing Astro A40s. They work perfectly fine. I have it just hooked up to the computer. I know I have a mix amp over there, but that was for my console, which I don't even turn on rarely anymore. I'm eventually going to get rid of it. Well, not rid of it, but I might get rid of like the hard drive and stuff like that because I don't need it. So it has no purpose on me, but I will keep the main console for playing games, maybe even upgrade in the future. I don't know. But, you know, I do PC gaming now, but I don't play on PC keyboard and mouse because, like I said, I eventually have to upgrade this keyboard. Maybe the mouse, I don't know yet. But I do want to upgrade the keyboard to a mechanical one. Probably a Corsair Silent one or something to see what I can do. And I also plan to get a boom mic for my setup eventually so I can start doing live streams a lot better. I do live streams sometimes on Twitch TV, and as well as I will be trying to do on YouTube eventually. So this is my SCUF controller. Now, of course, it's a little bit dirty, but it's been used. Now I use regular analog sticks again. I had to get used to that for a person who used Control Freaks for many years on my controllers, which I'll show you on the other side of the room eventually. You'll see those. So, sorry, I'm running out of breath talking a lot. But my Xbox One X just sits there, hard drive. I do have a 12-month membership that I don't even use for my Switch, which is on the other side of the room. I'll show you later on. We have the calendar there. Yes, that is today's date of this recording. I know it's very recent, and I do apologize it's late. I'm a busy guy. I work a lot. I have family. I hope you understand. So, video games are here. I have a lot of 360 games, even back to the GTA days, and I've taken very good care of my games over the years. I would say my GTAs are in very good conditions for the San Andreas and Grand Theft Auto 3. I wish I still had Vice City, the disc, but I don't. That was missing, I guess, years ago, and I never was able to find it. But I have all these Call of Duties and Battlefield and all that stuff that I don't ever play, but it's there for usage if I need it. So this is the other screen that I have. This is the other camera. So like I said, I have cables going everywhere that you don't really need to focus on because, I mean, like I said, I don't really care about the management like that because it's, you know, not really visible to me. The main focus is the gaming, and that's what I want to talk to you about. So this is the new computer I built in January of 2020. So it's a little bit over a year now, but I did change some parts throughout 2020, so I will mention what parts I had before, which is actually just a GPU and maybe an SSD, and that was it. Everything else has been basically the same. Oh, and the power PSU I have changed as well. So to go over starting on the specs, if you look in here now, there is a part that's not listed on this list, is this backplate for my GPU. Everything else is on the list, but the backplate and maybe the fans, because the fans are actually bought on Amazon, but they are no longer available. So I'm going to take a seat here to get you a little bit closer on the setup here. So I have an Intel Core i7 9700, 3.0 gigahertz 8-core processor in here. So that's right below that Coolmaster liquid, which is an okay cooler. You can hear it bubbling up when it turns on the computer, which is okay. Eventually, I might get another build in the future. So, I love the Aorus. I can never say Aorus Elite motherboard. I love that company. I mean, they do amazing job on motherboards and products. I 100%, think they're doing a good job of what they're doing. Corsair, very good. I have those as the RAM sticks. Now, of course, they're not RGB because at the time RGB was kind of expensive, but they are DDR4. I have 2 8s, so that's 32, or no, 34 or 16. Yeah, 32 gigabytes of RAM. I have a terabyte and a 512 gigabyte SSD. Which one is down here, and then one is up there behind that backplate, which might be hard to see because of the colors going crazy. Now, of course, I do have remotes for these RGBs. I just like to, let it stroll through all of it to show off its features and colors and stuff like that. I have the EVGA GeForce RTX 2070 Super. So that is that GPU. I wish it had RGBs like my previous GPU, which was a RTX, I believe 1660. Yeah, 1660 at the time. and I purchased this one for $524 at the time. Now it's like $700 or sold out. So I'm glad I got that one because I needed an upgrade to play, you know, new Call of Duties and stuff like that. So I did that. This case, I love it. It breathes like crazy through here. You can definitely feel it sucking in. This is like a good air filter. Backflow, tons of air going through. Up here, the heat is exhausting. It's perfectly, it fits the needs of my standard. Now, of course, the power supply I did upgrade. It was a 600 watt before. I don't know what kind of power supply it was. I forgot. But I upgraded it to a 1,000 watt power supply because I wanted to go a little bit overboard just to be sure I will never need a power supply again. So if I get another build, I'm going to buy a cheaper power supply, put it in here, and then, you know, my newer builds will get the 1,000 watt, of course, because it's going to run all those amazing things. So that you'll have to see. Now, these speakers I've had forever. I do eventually want to upgrade them, maybe to smaller ones because, you know, they're behind the monitor here. But I do want to upgrade them eventually. I don't know, because there is a new model designed for these, because these are old, like very old, like maybe 2018 or so. These monitors are not on this list as well, I believe. All the fans, I just threw in random fans, so ignore that. But that is the price I paid for the fans that I have here. The monitors is the Asus TUF Gaming VG27AQ. These are okay monitors, but they do not do 4K, sadly. But they are 2560 by 1440 monitors, so it does like high quality, but it's not really 4K. So it does do 165 hertz. Now this monitor does the 165 hertz. That one does 120 because it's connected to my console using the HDMI instead of the DisplayPort cable. And that's because I have it hooked up to my splitter here. So this is the split between my console and my computer on this screen. So I have a little switcheroo. I just press this button and it'll switch to my console, which is up there. So I think it's a really good feature that I have that. Eventually, you know, I might get rid of it, but I don't know. I mean, I want to keep the console. So yeah, webcam, had that for a while. You already know about it. The Mixamp Pro, like I said, already know about it. You already know. This is the cable I use for my controller. It is not, my computer is not Bluetooth, sadly, but I do want to get the antenna attachments for it to do Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, so I can use my controller wirelessly, because I'm very tired of plugging it in, and you know, yeah, it gets annoying. But I love the back paddles. I need it. It helps me a lot. But yeah, so I did get this new fan because it gets extremely hot when I'm playing Call of Duty over here, because I guess the heat rises and it builds up underneath the shelf and stuff like that. And playing games, it gets very hot. So I do have the fan there. I usually put it on this side so it's blowing towards me or towards the computer to blow that air towards the air vent and all that stuff, so it's not there. And I got all this space over here for like eating and things like that. So it's really a good desk somewhat, but the length of the width or whatever length is not wide. You know, you can't put a plate of food here and eat while having your keyboard there. It kind of sucks. I mean, it's not really enough room. Like, my hand is pretty big and it fits here just perfectly fine. I do want to get a new gaming mouse pad. I want to get a bigger one with maybe RGB or something. I don't know yet. But yeah. So this is my son, Aiden, right now. He's munching on Funyuns right now. He loves chips. But just like me, you will see me eating chips if you're on my Discord. This is the Discord channel. Uh-oh. This is one of the Discord channels I have. Say hi. So he's Aiden. He is 3. He's my son. Yes, I've been taking care of him for 3 years. And he's eating a little snack now. So, yeah. But let's get on while he enjoys his show and eat some chips. In the meantime, over here we have the bed. The classical bed I've had forever. Well, not forever, but a year or so. That is the bed that I got there. I have my GTA poster up on the wall. This charger, I love this thing. It's magnetic. The iHome. I got this at Walmart, I believe. It just magnifies really good. Has the USB ports. I wish I had a USB-C, but at the time, I guess it was like non-existent. But yeah, USB-C for the current iPhones. I do have a light back here, but I'm going to get rid of that. That's from my girlfriend's side. I have my Elgato my Elgato capture card. is over there. The HD60. I've had that for a while. That goes to my console, like I said, to there. So it goes to my capture card, to my screen as well. So this is the mount that I have, the tri-monitor for that setup. So, back over here, we have the bed. Of course, this is where me and my girlfriend sleep. My son has his own bed now, so he sleeps down here. I know it's kind of like, you know, it's not the floor, but there is a mattress, I promise you, underneath this. You know, we try to keep his side clean, but this is his area. I mean, he has his table where we feed him at, so that's where that is. We have his bag hanging over there, his old changing pad. I mean, we can still use it if we need to because he still wears diapers. We're working on potty training, hopefully soon. That's what we're going to work on with him for sure this year. More over here, we have the Nintendo Switch I've had. These are controllers. I still have my day one, 2013. It's in pretty good condition. I mean, it's not broken. I have cleaned it up before, so yeah, but it works just perfectly fine. Besides maybe stick drifting a little, I guess. And then the other controller, this is from the console, the Battlefield Gray. So that's what that is. I have the speaker on the wall. I don't really use it that much. LEDs behind my TV. Those are like on all the time. I always forget to turn them off. But yeah, eventually I will get new LEDs for that. And we're back over here. We have the fan and my girl's setup. This is her table, whatever you want to call it, her area to do her makeup and stuff. So that's where all this is going. And yeah, we're back over here. This is it. This is the room. This is what you've been waiting for all of 2020. I know it's been an extremely long video, but I really wanted to make this one a very good room tour. I wanted it to be the best for this year, and hopefully the 2021 will be even better. So hope you guys like this room tour. If you do, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, to subscribe down below. I will be checking. Let me know in the comments if you want to see other videos like Call of Duty. That's what I mostly play. I do play other games if you recommend it. Whatever you want me to play, I'll play on servers, whatever. Let me know. I will be down to play. I don't care. I love playing video games in my free time. You know, my son loves watching his tablet. I know the tablet's not good for him, but hey, you don't teach me how to raise my son. I will teach my son to raise himself as a man that he will become. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. You want to say bye? You want to say any words?
Bye.
Say bye. Say bye. I love him so much. I will do anything for my little man here. He's he gets mad when I give him hugs and kisses. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. I will see you guys in my next one. Peace.